Meomi just subscribed. Pito.
Hello? Hi. I am live. Okay. So, how's it going? It's Tuesday, which I thought was Friday. I had a patient was like, "Oh, why isn't the doctor in today?" And I was like, "Oh, well, she's usually not in on Fridays." And he was like, "It's Tuesday." I was like, "Oh shit, whoops." I was like, "What fucking day is it? I don't even know anymore." But yeah, so happy Tuesday, everybody. Almost at hump day, which is gonna be awesome. Yeah, it is, definitely a day. Okay, so we're gonna be playing Cooking Companions. So if you don't know what game that is, that's awesome. I'm really glad you don't know because it is one of those games that'll take you by surprise. So yeah, just a big throwing this out there for cooking companions. There is a content warning for it, and you're gonna be like, what? And you're gonna find out why. But so let me just go ahead and switch over here to our just chatting overlay. How is everybody doing? You know, today was actually pretty easy, you know, as far as like workload. It wasn't like super bad or anything like that, which was really nice. You know, it could always be worse. It could always, you know, have like there's like it could always be like, you know, there could be a lot more patience, or I could always have like a lot more shit going on, but thankfully today wasn't too bad. I'm like really happy about that. But but yeah, so I'm like really excited. This game seemed really, really interesting, and like it's so cool because it's like everybody relates it to Doki Doki. So I can't wait to like show it off. All right. Let's go ahead and play Cooking Companions. Go. That down. I love cooking content. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. We're gonna be cooking. We're gonna learn how to cook together. How wonderful is that? This is gonna be so much fun. There is absolutely nothing devious about this at all. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes. The walkthrough's brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Definitely not devious. Definitely not devious at all. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I am going to be doing a 30-minute no cursing challenge. So, just throwing that out there on top of this game that I just barely started. We're gonna be doing that 30-minute challenge just because Vicky was so gracious enough to do 30 subs the other day. What about polyamorous? So yeah, since this is kind of like a visual novel-esque kind of thing where you're like reading, I don't know. Oh, I almost read that. You almost got me, babe. You almost got me. That was very close. You could probably hear the F coming out. But yeah, no, I'm in my zen. Peace and love. No cursing. Starting now. So, at 7:39, I am free from cursing. Or from the cursing challenge. I am free to curse. There we go. I am gonna block you. You're not allowed. Not allowed in my chat anymore. Okay, I can't wait to... Ah! Achoo. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, you can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? What names are these? No, not many supplies here. Anatoly? What? Who names their kid Anatoly? That sounds like a... It sounds like aioli. It sounds like sauce. This looks like a Nintendo logo, Fred. It might be. I don't know. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? A Russian person, I believe. Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Ha ha ha. Hey, allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. Cosmonauts, shut up. I think I'll go foraging outside with over 450 mosses. Is that like the correct way to say multiple mosses, mossi, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds? There's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. What the? I almost said it, but I didn't. Great way to start. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. No, you can't. You can only figure it out once. And that's it. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. Damn. She hardcore. Karen is like, I don't give a flying friendship about whether or not you die. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. I am not. No cursing. No cursing allowed. I am doing 30-minute no cursing challenge, and it's already proven to be very difficult within the first 5 minutes. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry Mariah. Got carried away again. Haha. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Gay stuff, gay stuff. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. If I curse within 30 minutes, I have to restart this. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Are they talking to me? A nice German man, thank you. Alright, everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight later. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, the 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. Dang. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, click right or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Okay. So I can save game this way. This menu will also allow you to adjust volumes or exit the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove the progress you made. So be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Yeah, I make meals all the time. Of course. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Okay. Right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Oh, okay. That sounded ominous. Ominous. Also, for people just coming in, again, content warning. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find in the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Let's search the cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. Behind the woodpile? There's nothing but cobwebs back there. You never know. Vicky, you never know. I'm leaving, good sir. Thankfully, no spiders. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Okay. Oh, just some mouse turds and cobwebs. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. And Some kind of mold is growing this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Is that it? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. Damn it! I caused... Damn! Fuck, I have to restart again. Shit. Okay. Let's do that timer. This is the fucking worst. I swear to Christ. I can't believe I fucking made this a fucking thing. Okay. You done goofed out. Alright, I'm restarting the curse timer in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 30 minutes. Again. It's time. Chompets, sound off. Okay. At least you're playing a VN and not like anything else. Shut up! I don't want to hear it. This is the worst. Never fear. Onion is here. You got a sailor's mouth. Wow. Okay. I'll show you what this mouth do. I'll rise to the occasion. Always marry raspberry. Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. Where are the chompettes? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under extra, but be sure to save that game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame pomegranate, meat free. You unlocked your first recipe. Hell yeah. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompets. Let's move out. This game is so cute. I love it. Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Are we serious? Are we really counting hell? Out of all the other words I have used, we are seriously counting hell. Heck, are you heckin' kidding me here? Okay, you know what? Place your votes. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. I don't know what coat is. I don't know either. You're the one who said it. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entry, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. Wow, okay. I'm so glad all one of you voted, and you voted yes, and now I have to honor that. I hate this. Okay, I am restarting to count hell as a freaking curse word. So reset that. There we go. Another 30-minute timer. It's what you get if you... I'm not reading that word. I'm so glad my mods are bullying me. Oh, shoot. I forgot.
I took your mom home, and I bent her over my desk, and I fucked the shit.
Sorry, I have to replay that because the first time it always screws it up. So, there we go.
I took your mom home, and I bent her over my desk, and I fucked the shit out of your mom, and God, she fucking loved it.
There you go. No, I am not reading that. You are all blocked. I am not. Literally 1984. You have all placed me in jail. I've got an image for you. There you go. It's not a curse. I know what y'all are trying to do. It ain't gonna work. I am immune. I'm immune to propaganda. Okay. In a large saucepan, blah blah blah. You know how to cook. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan, set the vegetables aside, placing some butter in the saucepan. You melt it over a medium heat. Oh. I got another. When do you cook lean? Oh my god, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. I have this freaking 30-minute freaking timer. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Anatoly, Aeoli, Rigatoni. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you're out looking at deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. He has the flippin' glasses. Oh, 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they're all in the bathroom or something. That is so true. If you ever find spiders, they're always in the bathroom. That's where I find all the flippin' spiders. No, almost all of them were near the couch. This crazy lady. Which one of these 160 spiders is... I'm not reading that. I love that, actually. I love that. I was going to sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I was always planning on taking one of the beds. No! I'm not! Stop it! Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than the lumberyard. Why is this lady so insane? Sweet dreams, chump. You turn your back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. I made my first meal. I'm so proud of myself. We set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen, her name is red compared to everybody else's name too. Something is up with this beautiful lady over here. Could probably use some meat. Does no cursing include casting a hex on Vicky? No. We can cast hexes. Could probably use some meat next time. Uh-oh. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. I cannot believe it. This guy really calling strawberries by their Latin name. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. I love her. I'm not gonna even lie. I love her. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. It's not polite. It's not polite. She really is just freaking rude. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Okay. Day one. We made it. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Ooh. Will you two pipe down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Yawn. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? Look at those eyes. She has seen some stuff. There's a small one in the bathroom. Eck! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Yeah. If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatolia's herbalism book stated there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see some more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Okay. Why are you all cursed? Talk with chompettes. Check out. Let's go into the basement. Let's just bypass all this BS and go straight into the basement. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. Oh! Oh! That was nice. I wasted an entire day. Let's go back. We can... Turret guy. Stop. Okay. Where should I go? Should I look in the bathroom, check out the bedroom, or talk to the chumpets. What do y'all think? Bathroom, bedroom, or chumpets? It's been what, 15 minutes? Bedroom? Okay. I have 18 minutes left. God's strongest soldier. Okay, bedroom it is. Shut up. That's interesting. Karen and Anatoly kept the room pretty clean. Only one of them made their bed. Who still makes their bed? You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies. You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. Okay. We're back. Teehee. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. Okay. I'm so glad they give me so many different spots to save. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of? Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. You're just a... It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughs so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? Ooh, we stone cold. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberry and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. Okay, you place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top, covering it. You bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with liquid. Look at that. You cooked cabbage rolls. Mariah looks optimistic. Kara looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks for cooking. This was really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. I'm sorry, babe. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed? Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. What was that about? Not happening. Oh, I'm halfway through the curse timer. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We'll need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. You have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we are doomed to never see Gregor because of this huge meme. Too bad. That's what you get for being blocked. There. He's right. This meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, this cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. We have the high ground. It's always a possibility, so it can't be hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. What, Vicky? What? Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. I'm not reading that! You can't get me. I am immune. Let me help, little guy. Yeah, there's 10 pages of save points. They really want you to be careful of every single action you do. Anatoly, Aeoli, Mozzarella, and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen's still hanging around. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to your character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Chris, can you read this? Sunshine City, Sunshine City, Sunshine City? Okay. Try to max out your bot of certain characters for unique dialogue scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? I want to talk to Karen. Hey, this paper nailed... Half of this game's memory was spent on the save point structure. Probably. This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. You speak too clearly for tongue twisters. I have to. I have to enunciate all my words because I'm really bad at saying things. What were the old days like? I'm not sure what you mean. Extremely brutal? Not as bad as times like these? Oh, really? You'll have to share the details with me later. Okay? Karen will not be able to stomach your stories, but you still agreed to tell her the details later. Karen will definitely remember that. I don't know what that means. Relationship is stronger. You hear a shout from the other room. Any MILFs online looking to twist my tongue? And Gregor and Anatoly come back from the meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. These two gay. They gay. And he's the top. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We should have a route now. Let's beat the rain clouds. They go into room, come out blushing. They very gay. I'm not reading that, Minnie. Try that one. No. You have a cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with the radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. It's always the bottomest looking one. That's the top. Ain't that the truth? No, not always, I would say. I don't know. It looks sneakier than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Alright. What are we gonna check out this time? Inspect the kitchen, check out the bedroom, look around the bathroom. I don't think we can go into the basement. I am not reading that! Y'all just got a deal. Do it. I think it would be interesting. Let's see. We checked out... Okay, so we checked out the bedroom already. We haven't checked the bathroom, and we haven't... I mean, okay, so we inspected the kitchen, like, the first day. Let's check out the bathroom. The bathroom. You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror. But you can't remember how it ended. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared than when you entered. That was nice. Mariah's back early today. That was like a waste of time. She looks so like freaked out. Look at those eyes. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries. But nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers. Even if we even have food. Even with rationing to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Let's inspect the kitchen. Good to see you again. Thought you abandoned us. Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much.
Shut up, Vicky. Cheer. XDS. Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, 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 peace. Raspberry. No thanks. The vegetable stew? Gross. You already stunk up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion. It almost smelled as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Aren't you going to give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey, ever notice those four humans don't give you any recipes? You said peace. Is that correct? I swear to Christ, if piss is cursing, I give up. I just straight up give up. Those monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us, right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It will make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress dinner guests. You receive the borscht recipe. I am not running another mother flippin' poll about whether piss is considered a curse. Y'all have to deal with the fact that I have cursed or that I have not cursed within the last 30 minutes. I have done excellent. I am doing excellent. I will continue to piss excellency. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes, mosey out. You shut the drawer and wait for the others to return. They're breaking. Shut up. You can't get me. I only have 6 minutes left. I have been doing incredible. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Teehee. Mariah will remember that. Okay, so I don't think it matters what I do. I still feel like she's not impressed with my inventory, which, I mean, why wouldn't she be impressed? Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst in the cabinet. The cabin. Cabinet. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Mariah will remember that. I love that. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You can even see the snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Yeah, guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? I'm not good with riddles. Yeah, I don't know. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it. Is it hunger? Correct. Oh, yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. So we're down to just... You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is writing on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut up your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge to the thing underneath the waters, but it won't drown. It won't drown. Something is riding on your back, all right? Oh my god. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up to the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink into the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. Just a dream. Wake up. Sorry you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than the sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear from the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. I looked out the door. We're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? You can't steal Big Eye's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there and gather dust? How did you arrive at 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by the factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to... So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening and... Oh, there goes my timer. I did it. Ha ha! Suck it. I can curse all I want now, bitches. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes, Giga Chat, for real. You can see his eyes drying up. It pisses a curse. Shut up! It's not a curse. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Or a bow. Yeah, bow. I said that right. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. Oh my god, thank you so much! I super appreciate it.
Barucafe just subscribed.
Pogs! We popping off.
Si Chick Boynes just subscribed. Yoshigames14 just subscribed.
That's awesome.
Moritas just subscribed.
You know what freaking tier we hit now?
The Mariestreams just subscribed.
Chat writes my tweet. So, write up a tweet for me and I will post it. I didn't understand a word of it. Yeah, as Holly turns to look at you. Anyways, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decision. Hot take, I hate women. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. This is a curse I cheated. Also, fuck. Oh my god. I mean, I can combine all these. I believe in you. Me too. Oh, Tab, look at her fucking face. It looks like we have enough leftover berries from our bread and raspberry jam. My tummy is a mess because I've been off my meds for a few days and work is a never-ending nightmare, but... Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Ash. I really hope you start feeling better. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You get out some crusty bread and get to work on some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. Actually... Okay, so... I'm gonna save here, but I want to load up this one. Because we checked the bathroom. Oh, no worries. I know I'm streaming kind of late, but I super appreciate you stopping by and gifting the subs. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Pass my love on to Sparrow, and I hope you both have a wonderful night. Hey everyone, just a quick heads up. Got my name changed approved from now on. Feel free to call me Cum Guzzler. I mean, at least that's more... wait, never mind. Okay, I still can't... There's no key to that. And we can check out the bedroom. That will get you in a dock at least. That's true. Okay, so none of this really seems to help me, so it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and load up from where I was at. Are your plans going awry? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry milk shake. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Well, it was worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. Of course. Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about the closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat that line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. The Chompettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts you as you're bringing the food. Taking long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. How did they only bring food enough for 3 fucking days? I better take the fucking cursing channel or cursing challenge off my live notification. Like, what kind of dumb fucks go to a fucking cabin in the middle of the fucking woods and don't bring enough fucking food for at least a week? Karen's right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. They remembered the 160 types of spiders, though, right? Seriously, what the fuck? Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. What the fuck? Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. What? Ukraine? These fucks are like... What is going on? Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. It should clear up if we just give it a chance. Look at her. She's been fucking staring at you with that fucking face this entire time. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? That's true. One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. Ick. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read these books because he wants us to think he's smart, but I can just tell he's staring at the page and faking it. What do you think? Anatoly doesn't know his weather conditions from a hole in the ground. Karen is correct. Anatoly can read. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Oh, I can save. Thank God. So, if I agree with Karen, my relationship with Karen grows. If I disagree with Karen, then maybe my relationship with Anatoly grows. I mean, he knows about, like, the mold and shit. I don't know. I have only just realized Karen has some massive keeps, if you catch my drift. You just realized that, Vicky. I mean, I don't know if she's wrong or not, but yeah, side with Karen unrelated to that. You're funny. I keep pretending with those books, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book living in the living room, Anatoly. Let me know if you want it, small fry. Karen! Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. I'm glad you called out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly's sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? I'm sure we can study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about that atomization book on the shelf. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson, okay? Oh, whoa. Karen walks away looking very happy. I'm glad I can satisfy. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. Good to know. What I made my tummy. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if it's startled. Whoa, Pussy's so good it got me posting Slava Ukraini on Twitter. No! Oh my god. I fucking can't. Oh my god. I fucking can't. I'm just like... I fucking... Oh my god. Whoa, incredible. Impressive. Yawn. I wish we had deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. Shh. No! It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout the history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Dude, her face, I swear. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Let's speak to Anatoly. Eek! I'm done using the bathroom. Sorry, must have been daydreaming. Anatoly looks at you oddly. Do you ever daydream? Only about rivers of blood, wells filled with entrails, and villagers flayed. Of course, it's a natural way to fill in the gaps of boredom. And what do you daydream about? Cooking? You nod. Yeah, I thought so. I can tell that you have a history with cooking. So, you can tell Anatoly is struggling with small talk. What's the best thing you've ever cooked? Children? A feast fit for a queen. The vegetable stew from earlier. A royal feast, huh? Wonder who it was for. You'll have to tell me sometime. Okay? Okay. Let's go back. Talk with Mariah, chat with Gregor, speak with Karen. Airlock says hi. Hi, Airlock. What if we talk with Mariah? Oh, didn't hear you coming. Haha. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed, but I can get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? You nod. Great. While you go do that, I'm gonna get some more reading done. You think Mariah will remember that? Later. You give the drawer a hard yank open. Is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly, you lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us. That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a chompette is secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to overhear our meetings now, would we? You shake your head. Good. Chompettes, roll on out. You shut the drawer. Okay, that was interesting. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and go and get ready for bed. Let's go ahead and just save this here. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Wake up. I said, wake up. The rainfall is nonstop again. Did you have anything to do with this? You don't answer her question. Shh. Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster. You easily forget about Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Mariah looks petrified. Couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And? Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters kept rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Orion and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Brr, it's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? He explained to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Yeah, wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. You thank her and leave the bedroom. Call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension within the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor? Gregor just pops in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 250 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly. It's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we're going to ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? And how you've doomed everyone? What have I done? Did I, like, use up too much food in the beginning? Is that what happened? Okay, I want to see what happens if I do that. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunched numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetable used in the stew, but it was their first day. You had to impress them. Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, you wonder if they're upset with you? Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us could take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah! I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if something happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be the best at climbing the trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which one is the biggest of the bunch. Oh, you conniving son of a bitch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be... Looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah, it's okay. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Oh, Mariah has left the cabin! I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person shuffles off to the bed. Oh, I got an achievement! Oh, you know what the achievement said? Dead to me. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch your legs out until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of you push in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guests look behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. Wake in a cold sweat. A week has passed. Morning. Oop. Whoops. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just not in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to the areas. Okay. Oh, we can get Karen alone in the bedroom now. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Kara seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. He closed the door softly. Okay. So that was weird. So she wasn't even a good swimmer. Like, that's so strange. There was like a bunch of other options. So I'm gonna go ahead and save here, but I want to load up over here. Let's see. Talk with Mariah, converse with Anatoly. So Anatoly seems to know more about Mariah. He's always in this bathroom. I'm done using the bathroom. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming. Do you ever daydream? Yeah. Of course not. That's childish. Yeah, I gotta get back to being productive. Okay, so that really didn't do anything. What was this one? Okay, so this is where that option was before, before Mariah left. So we can either talk to Mariah or talk with Anatoly. Let's go ahead and talk with Anatoly. The book is upside down. Anatoly's still paging through the book. Hey, you really should have been more careful. Our emergency supplies. What were you thinking? He's trying to read Kafka upside down. I'm sorry, Anatoly. I was really hungry. Apology accepted. Who could have predicted this much rain? You're sweet as pound cake. Thank you. You'll have to teach me that vegetable stew recipe when all of this is over. Okay. So he didn't really give out any information on Mariah. So what if I speak with Mariah this time? Hey, Mariah looks relieved to see you. How are you holding up? Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually you have to pick it out of the foods that the others make, but you respected that. Thank you. Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. Huh. Okay. So we maxed out our relationship with Mariah. Let's see what happens now. You ask Potato where the others are. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling the potato is telling you the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You just get deathly sick if you tried, and from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure of basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.3 times weight in pounds plus 4.7 times height in inches minus 4.7 times age in years. I'm gonna cook this potato. Do I have to like write this down? I'm gonna save this in case. Got it? Fun fact, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah, using Karis Benedict. She looks like she's 120 pounds, about 5 feet 5 inches tall, about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she need about 1,388 calories daily. But that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through the floodwaters, we need to multiply that 1,388 calories by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again. Okay, we shut the drawer, going over the numbers again. Okay. So, I'll go, again. So it's like she's like always doomed to die at this point. Maybe if I had made friends with Gregor or Anatoly, is it like whoever I have the most relationship with, like they're gonna die first? Is that how this goes? Okay, we already saw all this. Actually, yeah, I'm kind of confused. So we can go back to this. Nobody else laughs. I would kill some for some vegetables right about now. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. Jesus Christ! You wake in a cold sweat, but in a completely different room. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Cook. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Achievement unlocked, a downward spiral. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. I'm out. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Let's talk with Gregor. I'm sure everything's okay. I'm so glad we kept this ration of meat. Hey, thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from hunger pains. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. Gregor is more dense than you give him credit for. If there's extras, leave me some extra meat, okay? Gregor will remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Gregor, going to see how Anatoly is doing later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? Underneath the floorboard. Yeah, that floorboard's been sticking out. I'm kind of interested. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Inside the bird cage. There's nothing in the bird cage. It's completely empty. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Underneath the floorboard. Oh, hi. Thanks for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Jeez. Really appreciate it.
Montepente just subscribed.
Yeah. Thank you so
The
much.
Bull 389 just subscribed. Blinfoldero just subscribed.
Holy shit.
Bartender Hill just subscribed.
Thank you, Bartender Jill. I didn't even know I had somebody following me named that.
Captaina Bigames just subscribed.
That means we hit our next tier, which is Discord Nitro giveaway. Fuck yeah. So somebody is gonna get a fucking free Nitro. I fucking love your TTS. Yeah, I changed it. Every once in a while, you know. Gotta love that Spanish accent. Not me, I have Nitro already. Okay. Let's see. I will announce it at the next stream I do. But thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter. Super appreciate the 5 fucking gifted subs. That's awesome. Especially for a horror game like this. You're far too weak to pull up the floorboard. Inside the nightstand. Onion? Don't be a crybaby. It's just me. Onion. Was just playing with some of the toys in this drawer. You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later. What's this? Ooh. June 26th, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the 4th victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Okay, so it looks like there's an achievement progress for one of 5 notes. Hours passed, the meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will make them. The real horror is this game is you not being balls deep in Karen. I tried. She wasn't feeling up to it. I guess starvation does that to you. Just not in the mood to fuck. Hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and there will be no dinner. Fine, I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. Oh my god, these fucking dreams. You're having dinner with a blacksmith. Not in the mood to fuck. Too busy thinking about nukes. Duh. What the fuck is that? Forge me a new eye then? You laugh, but then rope comes out. He ties you to the chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. You wake up to see Gregor looking out in the window. He turns to you, not smiling. You look out the window. Do you notice anything? Floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's going to get out. She's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! That fucking scared me. I'm fucking done. No more. I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I give up. I give up. I'm closing. I'm closing this. Goodbye. RIP. This is where I end stream. It was fun. It was nice. I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. That fucking face got me. I was too busy telling hilarious joke in chat. I didn't see the jump scare, thank God. Nope, instant close. Oh my god. That scared me so fucking much. Yeah. So about that Pokemon art stream that I said we were gonna do. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was fucking nuts. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. My man, you got knocked the fuck out by this game. I did. Like, I fucking did. I mean, I knew this was gonna be, like, a horror game, but oh my god, I was not expecting that. Like, this was seriously just fucking straight up fucked me up. I was, like, super fucking intent. I was like, oh man, I got this. This isn't so bad. And then, boom, just like that. I'm like, holy shit. My man, whew. I need a breather. I'm like on the fucking edge of my seat. And all of a sudden that fucking like, as if every fucking like time, you know, you're fucking dreaming about all these murderous shit wasn't bad enough. The fucking faces start twisting and warping. Oh my god. I mean, you're having fucking hallucinations about these fucking vegetables. You're fucking cutting up meat, quote and unquote. And now we get fucking hallucinations of these fucking people that are in our fucking lives. Oh, hell no. Goodbye. That was enough. You're so fucking lucky that, well, I mean, I guess I hate the math potato. I guess it would have been funnier if I still had my freaking, like, cursing challenge on, because then I would have just lost, like, consecutively after that. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Wow. I also missed it. Honestly, it's for the best. It is for the best, because I fucking caught it, and I was like, nope. I nope the fuck out. I was like, this is progressed too much for me. Oh my god. Okay. Well, It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It's getting late. I need a shower and I need to chill the fuck out because that shit got me so fucking much. Sorry, no Karen pussy. Unfortunately, we're fucking having hallucinations. Ew, stinky. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Of course. Thanks everybody who joined. I mean, I can't believe it, but you know, we're doing really great with our subathon progress. I'm like super surprised. And again, thank you, Anonymous, whoever gifted. Because that, like I said, pushes it up. We're gonna have a Nitro giveaway. Yeah, okay, so that's another thing. I'm gonna post this in Discord. We're gonna fucking write a tweet. We're gonna do a fucking giveaway. Yeah, I mean, that's exciting. I mean, I can't believe how fast we're going through these milestones. That's incredible. Thanks everybody who's gifted subs, and thanks everybody who's hung out with me. It's awesome, and I super appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Also, it's very quiet. So yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I can't stay up very late. But it was nice having a really fucking spooky ass stream. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was not expecting the amount of horror that is in this game. So that has like blown my mind. But yeah, thanks everybody for sticking around who hung out with me. Thanks as I fucking rage quit this fucking scary ass game, because man, that was fucking creepy. I was like, nope, I'm out. All right, have a good night everybody. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid someone who is not a baby and who is still streaming. Apparently I am stopping streaming just in time because my dog is like getting on my case. So yeah, we'll leave you with this. Okay. Who am I gonna raid? Who's available? Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and we'll raid Clevers, because it's been a while. I haven't catched one of his streams in a while. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and raid the other cool Chris. And thanks again, everybody who stopped by and who hung out with me. Here we go. Go say hi. Thanks everybody who joined. Have a good night. I gotta get to the cool part of the song though. Hold on. I just have to get to that drum part. Oh, it's a little bit further, I think. I got enough time. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. Enjoy. Have fun.